Hey air signs, welcome to Stoney's Oracle channel. I'm going to do your messages from Spirit. So I've already been pre-shuffling, but let's go ahead and get some messages, random messages from Spirit. What can you expect coming up? I hope you guys are having a good day. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and visit blackforwardlife.net for all your organic skincare needs, your hair care essential needs, and your sage and candle needs. Much more too. Okay, let's go, air signs. Hope you guys' weekend went well. Giving and receiving. Okay, so you could be giving and receiving. This is the season to give and receive. And the number 10 represents completion. So you could be completing your gift giving and all of that. Now in this one right here, it looks like she's balancing a feather in one hand and a heart in another hand. So we'll get more into that in just a minute. What other messages do you have? You could be trying to find balance. I mean, this is air sign, so I could be addressing a Libra at this point. It's like you have to find a balance between giving and receiving. Receive and give with grace. Okay. This is for my air signs. Ooh, this is a pretty card. Scarcity. Alright. I never saw this card before. This is number 21 breaking down to a 3. So you could probably see in this card there is an older woman standing behind her. That might be her ancestors. So this lady right here with the gray hair, excuse me, and she's holding some type of, I'm not sure what this is in her hand, but like a cane or something of some sort. And it looks like she has the moon and the sun behind her. So she could be protected by her ancestors. So you could be having protection around you from your ancestors and your angels. You could be trying to find balance in your life. But the name of this card is called Scarcity, by the way. So we'll get more into that later. Let's get another card for the air signs. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Excuse me. Rage. This is the Medusa card. You see all those snakes around her? Not only in her hair, but wrapped around her waist. There's some in the grass right here. You see this blue one? There's a brown one right here. So you could be dealing with some inner rage, or someone around you is dealing with some rage. You could be trying to find a balance between your rage. You always know that rage should be used in a healthy way. Like, you can use that energy and transform it or transmute it into a passion project. Some people, work out. Some people write. Some people are artists, and they use that rage or anger into their passion projects. So whatever it is that you're passionate about, okay. So let's check out the first card, and we might draw some more, but I feel like you're finding the balance between giving and receiving. And ironically, this card is an air sign, so this kind of reminds me of a Libra card, because you see she's balancing the scales. She has a feather in one hand and then a heart in another hand, and she also has a feather on top of her head. So you could be getting messages, downloads, seeing signs, symbols. You could be seeing feather. Yeah, you could be seeking truth and justice. This is very much Libra energy. So if you're a generous giver, make sure you cultivate a practice of receiving. It is a principle that makes many uncomfortable. So if you are uncomfortable receiving, make sure you try to receive with grace, whether it be joy, support, friendship, money, love. So you could be trying to find a balance between giving and receiving to some people around you. It may be hard for you to receive. So for this card right here, this card is a beauty by day and a hag by night. So yeah, this is the same person. So I'm getting like Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a person that has two different personalities, or it could be you. So you could be, you know, somebody who is dealing with, or you could be somebody who is, you know, so who dresses nice and handles their business in a day. You know, you go to work, you take care of your business, or not, or you just, you know, worry about your makeup and your beauty during the day, but at night you become a boo hag, they call it. Okay, this is an energy vampire. Okay, so either you or somebody around you is an energy vampire. Okay, so be grateful for your riches. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. So believe in prosperity, which is an overflow. One thing about vampires is that they are leeches and they suck and take from other people because they don't have enough for themselves. So make a gratitude list about what you're grateful for. So this giving and receiving could have something to do with air signs with either you're giving too much to somebody and they're energy vampire, or somebody giving you so much to you and you're an energy vampire, but it just seems like it's not enough balance to get equal give and take because of this. This is a vampire, energy vampire. They take whatever they can. And I feel like it may be an imbalance being give and take whatever relationship situation you're in. And it may be causing some anger and some rage. 23 breaking down to a 5. So, you know, this could be causing some type of rage because it's not enough give and take. Somebody's taking too much and not giving enough. Somebody's always the giver, somebody's always the taker. Or somebody's always the receiver. So with this card right here, this Medusa, she's ugly, she's a monster bitch. This is a, you know, she's pissed off, she's angry, she's shaken, she's undervalued. She or whoever this is might be mad because then you could be opening your eyes to them taking so much and you could be stopped giving so much and now it's pissing them off. Yeah. Let's get another card here. This is for my air signs. Okay, so grounding. You could need to ground yourself, meaning you need to get away from these type of people, or you need to stop being this type of person. Okay, because with this lady, she's chilling. She's not bothered by nothing or nobody. She's resting on her tree stump. Her hands on this tree stump right there. She has her bangles on. The sun's rising behind her. You know? Yeah, she's protecting herself. She's protecting her heart, her mind, and her body. Create healthy boundaries. This card right here is about creating healthy boundaries. So you may need to create some healthy boundaries because you're dealing with receivers or takers. Or people might be creating healthy boundaries because you're a taker. Coming to the present. You know, be planted, be rooted, meditate, breathe, do your breath work if you have to, do some meditation, get grounded, play in the sand, in the dirt, plant a tree, you know, do whatever it is that you do to ground yourself. Take a spiritual bath. But I feel like, as I said before, this is equal, unbalanced give or take, because this is scarcity. This card right here, this is scarcity. So I feel like there's an unequal balance of give and take, and it's causing some anger. Or somebody's now aware that there's an imbalance of equal take, and somebody is an energy vampire, and now they're mad because they're starting to pull back from you. If you're the person that's pulling back, you're doing good. Ground yourself. Get away from those type of people who just come after you and what you have, and don't ever add anything to your life. They always take in. Those are the type of people you need to stay away from. So I feel like you're doing the right thing. If you're distancing yourself and grounding yourself and getting away from these types of people, you're on the right track. We gotta stay away from these people who feel like it's only good for them to come around when they need something or when it's convenient for them. You got to stay away from these type of people's silence. Yeah, distance yourself. Where is there just too much noise right now? How can you bring more silence into this space where you are questioning? What feelings and associations do you have around silence that need to be worked on too? So you may need to practice, you may need to ground yourself by being silent and staying away from these types of people. The takers. You may need to travel. How can travel, either the actual experience or as a metaphor, help you in the situation right now? So yeah, travel meaning you might have to just get away from now. It doesn't mean it doesn't have to mean you need to take a trip or get on a plane or hop on a train. It just means you need to stay away from now. Get more in touch with your spirituality. I feel like this is what you should be doing. Grounding and getting in touch with your spirituality. Okay? Air signs, listen. Get in touch with your spirituality. Practice silence. Meditation. Get away from these people. Travel away from these people. Or you might have to physically go travel somewhere. You might have to get on a plane just to take a trip to get away from these people to get your mind together. But I feel like this give and take, there's scarcity on one side. It's one-sided give and take. I feel like it's causing some rage either within you or someone else because you're pulling back and it's making them upset. But I feel like you need to get grounded and get in touch with your spirituality and get away from the type of people that are not giving as much as they're taking. Air signs, I hope this reading was helpful. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you visit the website, blackboardlife.net. Peace and blessings. Ashe.